I choose to raise my queen to love everybody.
Of course.
To think that life itself is precious, that everyone matters, even down to the puppies in the kennel, that every life matters, every creature matters, every human matters, every blade of grass matters. I choose to raise her to see the beauty in her white side, her African American side. I choose to, that's what I choose. I choose to raise her that every life matters. And that's all I was saying. Cartel came in here and she said that no life matters until Black Lives Matter. Well, Black lives already matter to me. They already matter to me. That's the whole thing. They already matter to me.
Yes, but you see what's fucked up, sorry to curse on your panel, but what's messed up,
just say fuck
it. What's messed up about the time that we live in, it's back to how it was back then when racism was at an all-time high. And unfortunately, those looks that you're getting will never stop, ever. And I promise
they won't unless we unite.
You're right, but unfortunately, there's too many people that refuse to.
Governments don't want us uniting because if the people unite, we can't be controlled. We can't be sectioned. We can't be segregated. That's the point.
You're right.
So wait a second. Let me address this comment. Davina, you are setting her up to get hurt, though. This is the privilege we have, and this is why it's an issue. So you're saying I'm setting my daughter up to be hurt?
I'm going to be honest. I don't truly understand what she may have been trying to say, but when it comes to African American, whether you're mixed or not, yes, we want to teach our children to love everyone, no matter what color they are or where they're from. But I don't know if she's darker or not, but whether she is or not, 9 times out of 10, she's going to be called these names, and there's going to be things that are done to her and not you. Like you guys, she may get older, or he, whoever, I'm sorry, may get older, and y'all will be walking down the street, and they see her with you, and the first person they will attack is her, not you. And that's going to be like that for a very long time, until all people across the world can realize that we're all human beings and we're not identified by the color of our skin.
And that's what I'm saying. And Natalie, I did acknowledge racism is there. Racism is alive and well. Yes, it is. I just said that. I just said about the looks we get when we go in the store. So how am I not acknowledging that? I'm confused on that.
She may not have been talking to you specifically, Leslie, and she may have just gotten in here because she
100% racism is 100% there and probably worse than it's ever been.
And Leslie, I don't know if you saw, but we as a human race need to recognize and understand that is something that we as a human race have to deal with every single day. And you will hear me get emotional about this because I have seen some things.
Hold on, Natalie, hold on right there. Mitchy Mitch, I didn't say it was okay for anyone to say black or white. See, that's where you're getting it twisted at. Cartel came in here, and if you don't know the situation, maybe you shouldn't pipe in because these ladies watched it and they know what happened. Anyway, next. I'm so sorry, Natalie. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Natalie, it's Natalie. Yeah.
Blue, are you stupid?
Oh God.
Go ahead.
So, what I think that the Black Lives Matter movement was to show that you're taking a very marginalized group of people that for their existence has not mattered. And so until we put the spotlight on that group and say, you know what, if I'm going to say all lives matter, that's got to include my brothers and sisters. We can't do that. And it was to bring spotlight to those small-minded people to say, you can't stand with all lives if you're not going to include your people of color.
But I do include you.
No, not you personally. I don't mean you personally. I just mean in general. That's what that movement was about. And I know that you're trying to raise your babies to not see color, but you have to see it. You have to see it, Leslie, because there are situations that you can't put us in. There are ways that we can't move like other people move out there because we are looked at differently.
Again, I apologize for anyone that I hurt tonight. I sincerely never had that intention. For myself and myself alone, I say this. I try to see everybody as good. I try to see everybody as even more important than myself. As far as my baby, I don't even know what the fuck to say.
And I get it, Leslie. I get it. From a mother to a mother, I get it. But it has to be recognized if we're going to change anything. If we're going to change that, it's okay for our babies' crowns to not be straight, to be kinky and coily, and to be natural. We have to recognize that not everybody looks at us and thinks that that's okay.
I just want to touch on that because speaking of our crowns, I don't mean to trauma dump here, by the way. I'm just saying, when I was younger, I had a big, huge, beautiful afro. And a girl told me that it was ugly. It looked like a bird's nest. It was disgusting. And for me, I took that very hard because my mother is white. I was told that I didn't belong where I was. They called me a brownie. All of these different names talked about my hair, which made me not feel good about myself. So I went and I made my hair look more appeasing to other people's eye. I got a perm and made it straight. So when Nat says there's certain things that you have to make sure you point out that yes, all lives do matter, and it doesn't matter what color we are. Unfortunately, it does, because we are different than everyone else. Well, white people, you understand what I'm saying.
Leslie, we didn't come here to upset you either. I hope you understand that.
And I'm really sorry if I upset anyone.
Oh, yeah, no, Leslie, please know this is not an attack on you at all.
No,
and the
not
fact
at all.
that you're so willing to listen to us, that's all we ask. Just listen and hear us out. That's it. I really appreciate that personally.
So, no, listen, seriously. Because you're right. There are some things that I don't understand. You're absolutely right. And to raise my baby in a world that's going to come after her, I need to know these things. I feel like that I've got her in a bubble and nobody can hurt her. But you're right, that bubble gets burst when she goes to school, and you're absolutely correct.
And as a parent, in our house, it's love.
Yeah.
And we don't have to protect them from those things. But the moment they step foot outside of our house, the world is mean. You know, in my house, we don't see a color because we're all the same. Like, we genuinely don't, because we are literally all the same. But the moment they step outside, they're different. And if you can prepare them for that and make them strong and proud in their Black, they'll be strong and proud out there.
I can promise y'all, with everything I am, that my little feral child is going to be president one day. Y'all just sit back and watch. Because she is strong and she is... Y'all... I didn't give birth to her.
That's still your baby.